So, a base rework. The thing is, we do need things to actually start. Wait, wasn't it as simple as... Well, this isn't... Wait, actually, wait. Things are more simple than I think they are. I can just take those tanks, put one in here, and suddenly... There we go. Like, I do have access to ender tanks. Nope, never mind, I do not have access to ender tanks yet. That requires the Factorizer. That requires the Empowerer. That requires the Sun Rune of Summer. That requires Sunstone. Sunstone requires the Orechid Ignem. And that requires some Botania progression. We actually already have one vital part completed, because we have access to the end now. But that definitely means Botania will be incoming soon. Which is actually perfect, because that means I can then do it after rebuilding the base a little bit. And actually getting some area where I can do that. Like, I have this whole mountain here to work with, basically. I'm just sitting in this small area here. Which also means that I'm quickly gonna increase those limits by quite a bit, and also update some mods. I will say what I did after. So, what I did is I updated Gnetum, I updated Fluid Locked API, and I switched random things to the new fork quantum things. And speaking of Fluid Locked API, I also removed the entry in the whitelist txt in the config. Gnetum and the whitelist is simply for the between ends already, so that I don't have to do it then. The update to Fluid Locked itself is also very useful for the random things wireless whetstone. And quantum things is just because it doesn't actually have a reason other than it's maintained by Magic Gin and will be in the next update very likely. So that's why I already did that. Okay, this is definitely not what I expected. I'm assuming that's Gnetum. Yep, it definitely is. That is flickering a little too much. Quantum Things does have a few changes. For example, it does add armor that obviously I haven't disabled yet. I'm just not... Those new things that are definitely intended to be in the pack and would then be removed, I'm not going to craft at all. Others, however, either already were there before or wouldn't get disabled. Oh, yeah, you can just do it at the bottom one too, I completely forgot. Now, there is one thing that I could already do, and probably should already do, and that is just upgrading the small storage crates I already have, those 9 to medium storage crates. And that wood I can get from the Dark Forest. Here we are. Usually, this is where I would recommend you to go to get Mirage books and Magic books once you have actually gotten the Dark Forest Mirage book. But it's also a very good place to get tons of Dark Oak. Wait. So this does get applied, okay. Yep, perfect. Lower number seems to have fixed it. Sweet. There we go. Now, small storage crate broken. And the small storage crate should be the first thing I'm picking up. Yes, it is. And now, upgrade it to a medium. And just dump everything back in there. Anyway, what this also means is that I can now just take everything that's in this small one and just put it onto page 2 of this. There's already quite a bit of, yeah, we still have basically 5 normal storage crates, just like that now. I think for the crystallized mineral chunks, Skylands. Oh my god. The islands are all literally the same. Just the distance between them and the biomes, those are different. And the actual blocks they're made up of. And usually I would have expected this to be a good place for finding mineral trees, but apparently not. We still have the chapter 2 dimensions. Anyway, these mineral woods are what I'm actually looking for. I could put them into the squeezer for a full bucket of resin, which I can then cast into blocks. Nope, I need a tank, okay. I guess I could just quickly get a drying basin. Yep, it sure works, perfect. That's 2 energy batteries and a mechanical white. And a mechanical squeezer. And for now, I guess I could just place it right here. Question is, what do I work on first? Because now I might actually already have enough storage, honestly. What do I need for my base? Maybe start with the dimension mansion. And a room to enter that dimension mansion, which should be close to the entrance. Like this spot right here, which is currently for the smeltery. might actually be perfect for that. Like, I will definitely want my storage to be here, basically. Oh, I don't have the nebulous hearts yet. I can change that. Oh, hi. Don't mind me, I'm just your murderer. Thought so. I cannot wake the ones in the villages. Anyway, I can already make the void here. And since the dark oak wood is the thing I have the most, shift right clicking will put dark oak into it immediately, automatically, leaving one stack of it. You can change that. Not what I wanted to do, not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Better. Actually better. Wait, actually, glass works. I can get glass easily. I can get tons of glass very easily. Now what smelting does is it smelts mine blocks. That's literally already it. Now we have enough for 2. There we go. Place you here. Now I use this. Perfect. Okay, so this is the start of the dimension mention. Basically, obviously I could just look everything up in creative, but I'd rather not. Oh right, cobblestone. Wait a second. There we go. So if I now place this in here, so if I do this, it doesn't work. How is decided again? Improved blast furnace, of course. Yep, that pushes it in here. But this now slowly pumps out the creosote oil. Yep, that just works. Oh my god, no, 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 no. There it is. Now those are for preheaters, I don't have them. The quest wants one. The question now is, does this work? No. This does. Okay. Yep, and now it works. Perfect. Does this work? No. There's a hopper on top, but of course the hopper doesn't hopper. Now the issue obviously being that both of these now lead into the same input. Well, the smeltery got a little bit bigger now. Get rid of the smelting again, which usually should work. I have no idea why it's not. I'd rather work on the 4 stacks of arcanium ore that I need, hopefully without another freeze. And yep, there we go. My pickaxe is too fast again, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Whoop, that's Gravitite. Let me just dump 3 Gravitite in here. So what else do I need? Nothing, I literally just need to wait. Or I could make a few more normal blast furnaces. Alright, that should be enough for now. Anyway, Gravitite Pickaxe. What we can do with that is we can actually move a block to wherever we want. Because I don't actually want to do that much. I just want to have a little bit of fun in the cavern. The cavern dimension has something pretty interesting very far up. And here it is. A mini version of the huge cavern, basically. Including randomite ore. Now if I mine it, nothing drops. However, if I now take one of them and just push them in here and dump them here. And there we go, it drops a random item. I just want to open a few of those. I don't know if I will use the items I get. It depends on what exactly it is. Like this pearl, I could get pearls already, so this one is absolutely fine. It depends on the specific item. Ah, now this is deep space. This one is actually interesting. It means I have infinite plutonium. I don't know if we will even get anything genuinely interesting. I just need to waste some time right now to wait for this deal. Now we are talking. Like, it still isn't useful, but this is at least interesting. Just so you are aware, I am actually keeping everything I got, including the Neutronium Nugget. Would you mind not dying in front of my door? Now, I don't exactly enjoy life mending on anything that I'm actually actively using, but on the Orb of Absorption, life mending is completely fine. Hard crystal shards. I already have a fuck ton of them, but I definitely want even more. Which is 29 hard containers. While I wait on this, I should just start with Botania. I don't know why I'm doing everything but Botania right now. Starting with the mystical white flower. I will actually need more, but luckily I can easily get rid via bone meal. I have more than enough of that. Yes, it is 2 to 2, not 2 to 1. There we have Battle Apothecary. Now we have you. We have that, and that's the Pure Daisy. I will just start with some Endoflames. My goal will be Entropinium, but Rune of Wrath. Interesting that this actually gives you stone and not smooth stone. Oh wait, was that not a thing yet in this version? Botania doesn't need any energy, so I will be completely fine for now. Should I just quickly make a platform for my dogs in the void? Also, there's actually music in the void dimension now. In Season 1 Attempt 2, I actually used a music player, the Integrated Dynamics Audio Writer, which I now cannot exactly use anymore unless I just completely remove the music first. 4 of these, 2 of these, and 1 of these. And now I can just do this, and if I'm careful enough to not accidentally right click now, I should be completely fine. And yes, this does increase your building level, as if you've placed all of them yourself. And I wasn't careful, lovely! Now we have a base platform. What I should be able to do now is just take all of my dogs, go into the store, and they should now be here. Yep, that is exactly how this works. I don't know why you're sitting down, but that's how I can get my dogs in here. Now the question is, do I want to keep the Blight here and only move the Avalanche? The Avalanche job is to overrun the masses of mobs. The Blighted job is to assassinate them. Now my dogs will definitely move once more once I actually build the dog hut, but this at least puts them out of the way for now. Something tells me I should probably work on the dog hut before working on the dimension. Oh yes, something fun that I can... Oh, I see, that's gonna be an issue. Anyway, what I can do is I can just put some in here, and this actually works. Important for right now is simply that all of them are safe from the rain. What I need are shears and bone meal. So it's 2 brown per, okay. Hi. Anyway, you can plant those, do this, but you do need shears to actually break them. And those then convert to 4 each. Rinse and repeat until you have as much as you want. Actually, there's the copy-paste gadget, that's the one I want. And in the meantime, I can already start this. Oh, with the Seed in Hand works too. You don't actually need an empty hand. Actually decent progress at this point. There we go, then we have 3 of these already. And I can make a mana pool. And mana splitter, there it is. With those spreading into here. Which then gets split between those 4 pools. Which I could then use for 4 different things. Anyway, as for the flowers. Yeah, perfect. They seem to always link to the closest, which is perfect because that's exactly how I wanted this to be set up anyway. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna throw 8 right in here, and this should light up all... Ah, never mind, it has a bigger range. I forgot. So I can just do this, and this should... do it, yeah, it does. Yep, and a mana spreader is more that... I think just one mana spreader would have been enough. I could make a gargantuan drum. Or what I can do instead is just take like 4 stacks of dark oak wood and convert all of that into treated wood. You do not actually need sparks for Terra Steel, by the way. Like, you absolutely should, but you don't need to. That's a mana spreader straight into here. Lovely. Now, for the Entropinium, I don't actually need anything else. I already have everything I would need. Seeing how my mana situation won't exactly improve until I start making Entropiniums, I feel like I should start doing that right now already then. For now, just one will suffice. Now, these recipes consume the runes. These recipes do not. Earth, water. Well, I should make all of the elemental runes first anyway. Summer, again, requires the sunstones, so that's a no for now. Oh yeah, infused iron. For mana steel ingots, you need infused iron. For the mana steel blocks, you only need a block of iron. Peat, I should start selling that up. I need some bog earth for that. And now to actually craft the bog earth, I just need to claim and chunk load an area here. And now I just need to place the bog earth. And it will automatically start converting into peat. Oh yeah, by the way, the water breathing effect that I get in the cavern dimensions does not translate to the overworld. I could make the Dragon's Traveler's Backpack, which would then allow me to have water breathing. I do have the Dragon Gate, and I can just defeat another dragon for a second one. And that is you, and that is you. What I can do now is take you off, put you on. I no longer need you, because now I have you. Actually, quite a bit that I still need to explore for. For ice, I definitely want this. Like this. There, 2 already. Nice. Just go here, that's the congealed mud slime block. And already more than enough. It's currently nighttime, so I actually want to go to Arton right now. Oh yeah, it is nighttime. It is slowly becoming nighttime now. There we go, that's the 3. Yep, there we go. Didn't even get the curse? Hell yes! Anyway, green dimension, and I literally just need 1 tree. There we go. That is literally just 1 tree. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to actually check the time. Time plate right now is about 1 day, 20 hours. Yeah, some of them are already done. Others still need some time. Each one will give you 2 peat. Well, didn't find a keybind to disable that, sadly. What even adds that? Wait, can I actually pause the game? Yes, I can. What the fuck? So, the sun quiz. How this one works is you literally just throw it on the ground. As you can see, it slowly starts sparkling. At some point, it's completely filled up. Only while the sun is shining, though. Yeah, this is already good, but definitely not good enough. How are you doing? Already full. It's very quick. That was like half a minute. And then... Anyway, we now have a ton of steel and a ton of arcanium, so I could actually work on these solar panels now. Anyway, those 2. But no, clay is way better. Clay is way better. Let's switch to clay for silicon. I will need 7 lapis blocks, 1 block of mana steel. The block of mana steel I should be able to make right now. The lapis blocks I will need to put through the smeltery. What I could actually do is, I do still have those solar panels 1. Still means I need a few steel plates, but those steel plates I can easily make. There we go, solar panel 2. We are now stealing quite a bit more. In theory, all I need is 1 more. Right in here, yep. We can make the plate already. For lapis blocks, 5 living blocks. Now place 1 spark on all of those, including this. Now I need half a mana pool per Terra Steel ingot. I can make almost 4. Then I need to put all of you onto here. Right-clicking works, or throwing them onto it works. And now attacks from all 4 pools. And that's a Terrasty ingot. Now I need Natura pylons, which require Terrasty nuggets. You can only get them via the nugget cast for now. That means I can now make number 2. And now that I have number 2, we can actually start. It's now actually filling up again, because now it has enough energy per tick. It's still pretty slow, but I at least have enough energy now. Now the good news is where I actually put the Natura pylons is somewhat irrelevant. Like I can put them in those 2 mana pools and still have my portal right here. I would be missing 1, okay. Do I go for that one real quick? Nah. Energy, I'm focusing energy. Which I will need to farm some for anyway, but I'm not feeling like Cavenia right now. What I can also do... And I could just dump everything in here. And that will now work fully automatically and I can just do whatever until it's done. That's still a ton of Cavenic Orbs. I might want to try looking for them. What might make sense is a few Death Nulls and a few Void Satchels. Yeah, but I probably will need a few more. Set an empty whitelist for now. Ignoring metadata. Auto insert on. I think 8 might be enough, I actually don't know. And then I definitely also want the Void tier. I will start by putting this into a Death Null. You I won't put into the Death... Actually, yes, I will put you into the Death Null. It will keep at least 1 stack. You will go into the Void sack. Means that if I pick you up again, you are gone now, yeah. These are only gonna be shimmers, so those don't matter. Leather cap gonna put you in there. And suddenly farming is a little bit less annoying and cluttery. I just don't have enough Void sacks. I should make like 4 more Void sacks. Because then I also don't need the Death Nulls, because those items I don't really care about that much. Ooh, I got the spawn egg, hell yeah. This I'm gonna keep. This I can melt. I guess what I could work on now is Botania again. Wait, you are gated so I cannot. Why? Wait! Oh. Make those 2, then those 2. These 2 I can already place on top of you and you. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. And that's already the entire portal structure. Wand of the Forest, right click, and this is enough. Yep, more than enough. And now we can make those things. Apparently I have quite a lot of aura. I don't know how the aura gets produced. Like, I don't have any aura production right now. And now put you 2 in here, put you in here, and put you in here. Lovely. Now we basically have everything we need to go for the Orechid Ignem. Oh yeah, what I didn't show you, like, at all yet is how you could actually use the Aether blocks to automate things. Oh, there we go, that's capturing. Put that onto my sword. Pretty cheap then, actually. Actually, don't know, does it work like this? Yes, it does, okay. Yep, there it is. Moving items around very quickly, wherever you want. Just like that. And that's how you could use the Aether blocks for early automation. So what gold air clouds do is they do not let you jump, they pull you down. The blue ones push you upwards, you should have always seen that. And the purple air clouds, for those, it depends on how you place them. If you place them, the direction you are standing is the direction that items and entities get pushed. Anyway, now with capturing, I can actually go back in there and hopefully get a crazy zombie spawn egg. Crazy creeper would work too, actually. Maybe even better, because crazy creeper is required for spawners, for both user spawner setups. Got it. I might as well already stop for now then. Oh fuck. That was my mouse. My mouse didn't do what I wanted my mouse to do. You are doing alright? Where's the zombie? Perfect. The nice thing is you can actually somewhat notice the crazy mobs, at least the zombie, because of those particles. Those small light particles. Oh no. That wasn't even my fault. Oh, now we have a crazy zombie spawner here. We can get unlimited blighted wolves! Nope, doesn't work. For now, I probably want to only make like 8 and then get just to up like a stack of Cavenic Orbs. Importer means import into the network. Import into whatever the item interface is connected to. An exporter is the opposite. Huh. Something is wrong here. There we go. And this one I can break, without breaking the portal even. Interesting. Does Fossilized work too? Yes, of course it does. Okay, lovely. And normal crafting recipes you can actually make in the basic crafting table. 11 of those, and 11 of those. Ooh, now we have a bunch of solar bones we no longer need. Might just put them here then. And now we can start doing this. Why aren't more spawning? What's happening? Oh, right, crazy mobs before chapter 4. That's the thing, I need to do these normal zombies. Yeah, there we go, that's better. Wait, what I can do is... open crate right above me. That would work. I like this. Anyway, how about I actually use some of these now? So I'm definitely gonna need to stay AFK for quite a while still. Unless I go back to Cavenia. Now the Reborn prowess is this bar right here. There are 4 tribute bars in total. One is harvesting, one is mining. Yeah, Pluton is mining, Selling is harvesting, Luxon is farming those Pixons. Increasing Erebon decreases Luxon. It should work, there it is. Ooh, did we finally find the volcano? Yes, ash blocks, hell yeah. Which make coal. Ooh, I found a mushroom island. Ah, there we go. Finally. This I can work with. So, you're gonna come with me. You and I are gonna have a very nice time together. Wait, do they change? Your traits actually change. I should have known that this would happen. We move those for now. And suddenly I already have enough. That's amazing. I actually have exactly enough. It's the same, just so... I think it's about 8 stacks max. Oh yeah, and then left click. I tried to right click. Of these. There it is. Now. And... wait. Huh? Okay, I thought that this would work. Apparently it does. That's unfortunate. Well, 54% here, which would already be better, but I think we can do even better. Thought so. And there isn't anything that will decrease it here. And what I can do now is create a new network. Disable limit. Nice. Now we have a lot of solar panels. Yeah. Mechanical drying basin would work now. Import our fluids, and it works. Wait. Where did the Chulas go? What? Where did my buddy go? Oh, that's perfect, actually. I can buy so many ancient rocks now. Now, I definitely would like the diamond ball instead, but that does require level 10 to actually use. Oh, requires level 11 even. There we go, level 11, so now I can use you. Which is basically the same, but more damage. Now, changing dimensions resets the tribute bars as does sleeping. Alright, now I'm on a timer. I need to murder a bunch now. A Rebon should be pretty easy, I think. And after that, the order does not matter. There we go, a Rebon is done. There. Now, with the diamond ball, I don't really need to feel like it goes pretty quickly. With the stone ball, it would have been way longer. Definitely okay. And that's all done. Now I just cannot sleep. I cannot switch dimensions. Oh yeah, and I also cannot kill any mobs. Oh yeah, those. I could just use the time to try out a few more of those minigames. Because I both still need to fail one, beat Minesweeper 4 and fail a minigame. There it is, I could sleep again now, switch dimensions, that's already it. I now have the Holy Sword. And I failed it. Oh, hi. Oh yeah, by the way, disabling Ignitum fixed that too. It's a 50-50. And I lost it. Oh, lovely, I forgot to reset up the crash. Well, I got that. Ooh, I'm getting my body back. What the Holy Sword does is it lets you fill up the tribute bars twice as fast. Which is gonna be important for two very specific dimensions that abuse the tribute system. Which is also why changing dimensions resets them. Reaper Tofu is huge. 3 explosions. Can't get you now, can you? Now, theoretically, you can do it with only 1 token of anger, but why not just do it with 16 immediately then? I should probably make 8 hoppers. I mean, blood blazers might actually help. Now, just dump all 16 of these in here. The Spirit of Calling. Those will momentarily fall down. There they are. Go, that's that. Then we dump 12 of you in here. Alright, 2, this. Anything else? Nope. Do I have everything? Yes, I do. 2 Elven Mana Spiders, ready to go. And you, go there. Thought so. Alright, so, to set this up, I need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That should already take care of this mostly. I will want you here, you below. Move you again. Now, 2 of you, 1 of you. Now just a piston that I somehow still need to power. I forgot that part. A sticky piston. That is one of the reasons why I updated Fluid Locked API. Because if I didn't, this would not work. This is how you need to build the setup before you activate the first time. Then you activate it, and then it fires its first CNT. And then you can trigger it again. I forgot the wall. Luckily, this is all I need for that. And this does too now. And that's what happens if you overload it. Now, if this weren't claimed, then this would have made a hole. Oh, you are just kidding at this point. Quantum Things did fix the Spectre illuminators. There it is. And let me guess, it also crafts this way? Yes, it does. Anyway. But to be fair, what is stopping me from just making the Orechid Ignem right now? The only thing I will ever make stone chestplates for, other than the quest, since I had to do that. rules after all. Oh. Oh my god. Well, luckily this ain't really an issue anymore. Oh, as for those. Didn't get anything this time. Lovely. This requires a crumbling catalyst, so I could also get both of these. A cheeseburger, which requires one of the two cheeses. Only this one I can get right now. A jungle sapling, that's not an issue anymore. I have birch saplings, and I have the catalyst. 15 to 5. Oh, invisible horse, invisible horse. By the way, the lightning does not actually damage you. I just don't want to pick up the item I throw on. Anyway, you just place him on this. There we go. There it is, both the catalysts. Oh yeah, cucumber. I need cucumber seeds. I have cucumber seeds. Luckily, I have some fields here. Anyway, this one is gonna be base. And if I break this one... Oh! Would you look at this? One times compressed obsidian. That I could just quickly mine to get the ender chest already. Oh, cave food. It was shiny tile. Normal golden apple, perfect. Then I actually already need to make one of these. Took 4 levels. 48, do I have enough mana for that? Yes. Oh. Well, let's say 10 just in case. At least the mana is now completely free and should be faster than before. Oh no, that is on you. That is on you. Nothing I did there. Anyway, we now have 1 ivory. And what even need? See the petals. Can I help you with something? And of course, sloth is seen as slowness by computer wiser. I mean, the thing is, those would actually work for gluttony too. Like, gluttony definitely isn't just food. Okay, the gluttony charm works. The difference between greed and gluttony is greed hoards it, gluttony spends it lavishly. And finally, we have the Orechid Ignem. We are basically done with what we need to do in Botania for now. You. Now, how this works is it fills up completely, and then it converts 1. It doesn't actually matter how many you place, it can only convert 1 at a time. However, for non-automatic setups, where you just occasionally replace them, more might make sense. Sunstone is very rare. Oh, the coal went out. Yeah, I guess what I will do is I will claim it just so nothing explodes, and yeah, I probably want to work on Gaia. Like, we have definitely reached a point where I should Oh, this is done, hell yeah. We've absolutely reached a point where I should just start building. Shift right click for position 1. And was it right click for position 2? Yes, it was right click for position 2. Settings menu is G apparently. Yep, it works. I'm now getting free XP basically. Yeah, okay. It can only be a certain size. Editing Jane here for another outro and another spoiler attached to it. Get used to it. Well, maybe not the spoilers, but the separate outros. They will happen a few times now because I just continued playing and recording without thinking about how I would want to edit this down in the future. Well, the future is now. This just felt like the best place to split it, because the stuff that will happen in the next episode is gonna be completely different from what I have been doing up to this point. Anyway, see you in the next one.